here she is back in the van after the vicious walk, and much happier. She likes the cattery. She's come past me, had a nice stroke, absolutely fine. So the good news is she loves the van, feels safe in the van. She's obviously also got herself used to the cattery as well. She's been spending time in here overnight, so that's really, really good. But obviously the bad news is some things happened around here that either somebody's had to go at her or tried to catch her, or dogs had to go at her, and she hasn't wanted to walk around here for a long time. So obviously we're going to have to try and walk somewhere else when the van's mended and better. And so I can't even take her to the shops because in the van, because obviously this cattery door's not mended. I've got both ends of the cattery haven't been finished yet, so I can't contain her, and I obviously can't travel with her in here with that sort of mood. Unauthorized, it's just too dangerous, and she was much too moody and upset to actually be left in the bungalow before. So I've either got to try and I've got to go to the post office. I'm late sending my post off, so I apologise to those who have been waiting for deliveries. Obviously with the van build and with Connie in the situation she's been in, I've not been able to go anywhere. Liam's having a day off today, because I thought she'd be better to give me the opportunity to actually go and do these runs. So I've just been parceling up, and until we had that vicious walk, I thought I was going to get there. I am still going to try and get there. What I might do is, as soon as I'm ready, I might just throw her in the bungalow with the other two cats. The problem being, obviously, if she is angry and vicious, that like I say, she has been knocking things down, and that's been scaring her even more. But the good news is, obviously, this is her home, and she's comfortable in here. And as long as that is the case, then that's all good. So anyway, like I said, what we're on Wednesday. This is a Wednesday. We're now post-season. Like I said, we had a really, really good night. Put her in the garden this morning, and I thought, okay, we'll take her for a walk. Got as far as the corner. Well, she was growling at me, but got as far as the corner. Jumped up on me because she didn't want to just let me know she didn't want to go any further. Started attacking me, turned her around, let her come back, and the video shows how she's been since. Got her back in the van, and after the initial grumble, because obviously she was still a bit nervous, I've sat in the driver's seat. Literally just 5 minutes later, and she's absolutely fine. So that's all good. Exercising her is obviously going to be an issue, and we just have to sort of keep doing what we're doing at the moment, putting her on the zip line and play with the fishing rod until we're able to travel to a different area and see if she is still just as bad up there. I actually don't want to book her in for her neutering yet till we actually make sure that she is actually her mood is good post-season, because again, if it's just going to be how she is, I'm not that I want to sell her or anything like that, but if she's going to be in a scenario where she's not going to be steady and safe, then we'll obviously have to sort of think about rehoming her rather than actually neutering her. So I just want to make sure that I actually have her back into a normal scenario, a normal mood. Good girl. Because obviously with her being female, the last thing I want to do is, if this is how she's going to be and it's all perfectly normal, I know Savannah's difficult, then we'd obviously want to lose her as a breeding queen to help rehome her if needed be. Not I say I'm only saying rehoming her, I'm just throwing out options and what's best for her. But she loves this place, she loves the van, but obviously I've got to make sure it is safe. I can't obviously travel with a vicious cat, and we see right now she's absolutely fine and beautiful and loves me, so hopefully it's just something that's happened out there. Aren't you? You right, darling? Well, she was absolutely lovely last night. As you saw the pictures, settled down with Bentley. There was no calling last night. There's no yowling. So that's the first night of no yowling, in-season yowling. So she literally is post-season. So it could just be that she's very vicious pre- and post-season. But I actually want to make sure we go through the next week or two post-season as soon as she just go back to the old Connie. And then obviously if that's the case, we can get her neutered and we know that her temperament's going to be fine. Anyway, it's all a bit of a up in the air with her at the moment. Love it a bit, don't get me wrong. You know me, I don't give up on animals, but a bit difficult when you've got an attacking cat in such a small space. But anyway, we'll see what happens. This is a good sign, and as ever, I'm going to keep you on the journey with me and keep up to date with how she is. Like I say, it's my first Savannah. She is only an F6. It's very, very small percentage of wildcat in her, but they are difficult cats. They are, you know, they really are ones that you need to do research on, you need to understand, but they are wildcat bred, and they are very hard work, and they need, you know, certain, need to be, they're very intelligent, they need to be, have a lot of stimulation, and obviously with this lockdown we're struggling. But anyway, let's see what we can do and what goes on from here. But again, just a nice video to show that at the moment, 5 minutes later, she loves me again. That's all good. But obviously again, like I said, I had to show her who was boss out there, and she's back in her van. So I let her settle, and I'm finished getting my parcel sorted, and I don't know if I can try and wedge her in to catch her, I have no idea, but I think it's probably best to leave her in the bungalow just for an hour while I do a bit of a run around and get some shopping, because I haven't really got any shopping either with her, how she's been. It's getting a bit expensive booking the cafe to keep delivering all the meals. So yeah, I'll try and do a post office run and a food run while she's put away in a minute. We'll let her settle first, and I'll catch up with you later. Say bye.